Well, like I said, weight isn't the best metric in the world, but 83.7, 184 pounds, and 8 ounces. Again, um, that's where I was for my whole childhood. I mean, there was this one summer um, just before I got into 11th grade in high school, and I just gained massive amounts of weight, and I grew a couple inches, no kidding. And I was about 184, right around there. I think I might even be as light as I was when I got married, which is coming up here next week, 30 years. And again, since this is really my blog, weight doesn't matter. It really doesn't. There's a bunch of other metrics that are much better than that. But I've had quite a week, and I didn't even turn the computer on yesterday. And that's because we had trees knock over a main power line, and it took them about 18 hours to get that back in shape. So we were kind of winging it. And so add that to, I have a friend who came in, and this is not a bad thing. Please don't get me wrong here. He's a great guy. And it's just when you have, he's coming in from the States, and we're getting him set up in his house, which is awesome. As a matter of fact, I think he's going to go ahead and ask my daughter for some help. She's an industrial designer, so she's going to kind of get in there and help him with the house and, hold measuring tapes and this and that. She loves that kind of stuff. And my daughter's getting married in 2 days. So, yeah, Daddy's finally getting rid of one of them, right? So all that, on me at once. And then I've had this headache for like the last 24 hours. It's almost gone. And unfortunately, I hadn't taken a medicine in 14 months. So I did take a paracetamol, which is, I guess, commercially known as Tylenol. But I think I took just a little bit. It wasn't much at all. But it did help me sleep because the headache was incredible. I pulled out every stop I could. I took salt. I made myself some of my own Gatorade without sugar. Obviously, you don't need that. But the lime juice has plenty of calcium, potassium, although not bioavailable immediately. At least it's something. And I ate 6 eggs, 12 square inches of Monterey Jack cheese on that. It was kind of I'd do 3 eggs, the cheese, and then a 3-egg. So it's kind of like an omelet sandwich almost. On that, I put Parmesan cheese, some Frank's Red Hot. I ate a beef rib. Yeah, it was probably about 20 centimeters. All right. If you like inches, it's about 8 inches by, I want to say 9 centimeters, okay, or about 3.5 inches. I ate an equivalent cross-section of a pork rib of that exact size. This was a beef rib cross-section. So they actually take the ribs, and the ribs are lining this way, and they slice them through that way, so you get all the fat. And then I had 3 drumettes, 3 flats. After that, I did eat some strawberries because I just felt like I wanted some strawberries. And then I kind of, since it was all carnivore, pretty much I snuck in probably this many chocolate chips. I love chocolate chips. Screw it. And I lost weight. It's like, this is crazy. This is absolutely 100% unbelievable. But yet I'm doing it, so apparently it must be believable. And it's sustainable. I've been doing it for 14 months. I'm never hungry. I eat till I'm full. I eat what I love. I eat a lot of fat. It's delicious. Delicious. Especially salt on fat. I eat butter squares with salt on it. Oh, I always love butter. Ever since I was a little kid, I love butter. I mean, bread to me was a vehicle for butter. So I would get a little piece of bread and I would just put like an inch of butter on it and just munch it down. And then over the last 2 days, I had a little constipation, which is kind of really odd. I know my fat was good enough. So again, it might be dehydration, like I said, because it's been hot and humid. And with the power going out, I didn't have a fan. So I got a little extra warm and probably sweated more than I'm used to. I've been taking several walks with my friend here, getting him over to the bank, getting him, we went out to eat, like I said the other day, went out to eat. And of course, I just got a kilo of pork carnitas, and he got a kilo. He didn't dig into his too much. I finished about half mine, so I polished off a little over a pound of pork carnitas, and that's all I needed for the day. I didn't, or did I? I might have eaten some eggs. No, I did. I think I ate 4 hard-boiled eggs that evening. And then today everything's perfectly wonderful. My headache's almost gone, so that would have been about 24 hours. It started yesterday about this time, about 8 in the morning. And I know it's, if it is the thing they're all talking about, this letter with a bunch of dots after it, dot this, dot that, dot 1, dot B, dot A, 5, something or other ridiculous. Just invent it, keep them scared. Anyway, you guys enjoy all the drama. That's your thing, man. Cada quien, like we say in Mexico, to each his own. But I don't prefer the drama, but thank you very much. So even if it were that thing, my nose is completely clear. My lungs are completely clear. Did you hear any gurgling? Did you hear any wheezing? I didn't. So, I don't know. I guess this diet works, right? And I don't mean diet like I'm going to do it for a while and I'm going to get shapely and lose some weight for a prom, and then I can eat like an idiot for the rest of my life and be on pain meds and all that kind of stuff. No thanks. As a matter of fact, this guy who's moving here, he has already dropped well over 20 kilos. And people look at his before pictures. Oh, hang on a second. I have to go kill something. Yeah, I killed it. I know it's Mexico and the whole cucaracha thing, right? But yeah, I had to take one out. They come out in the water when it rains, but they are rare. But when I see one, I always like to kill them. Although I think they're really cool looking. They're sleek. They've been around for apparently 50,000 years or something. Which means that we've been around longer as humans, because we've been around for like 250,000 years. And I happen to know, like in China, I guess they eat them a little bit. Oh, excuse me. Must have been breathing a little bit there. Okay. But no, I mean, if I threw them into, let them eat some meat and flushed them out and everything, I'd eat a cockroach in 4 seconds. Insects are good for you. There's a big push lately, and I know why people are a little antsy about insects, because they're trying to kind of replace cows with insects, and they will work. It's just you need an awful lot of insects. But they have everything a growing boy needs. Insects are wonderful. I mean, birds eat them, and I haven't really looked into them. I know they have a crunchy chitin outer with a delicious gooey center. I mean, if you salt them down and throw them in chili and dry them out, I'm sure they'll taste. Well, I know I've eaten grasshoppers, so that's not a big deal. I love those things. Actually, I just hold them and I freak people out and I go, and I eat it leg by leg, and then I bite the head off, and then I grab the torso and munch that down, and then the abdomen. Yeah, I love different cultures. Woo! Hey, it ain't killed them. I know it's meat. I know it's protein. I'm sure they got a little bit of fat in there somewhere. So what the hell? Well, on that happy note, I guess I'll let you guys go. So it's been an interesting week so far. And what day is it already? For Christ's sake! Wednesday. I think I did a video on Monday. I don't remember. I don't watch my own press clippings here. So anyway, time for me to get some water. I'm going to get some salt, make myself my little 200 ml of coffee. Oh. And yeah, headache's just about gone. I can barely feel it, but it'll be gone pretty soon. And I think I'm going to fast today. I really just don't feel like eating. But we'll see. I mean, we're still about 6 hours away, so yeah, maybe I will feel like a few eggs and some pork and some green sauce. Have a great one, guys. Be well. Bye.